Hey, what's up guys? iReviewedIt here, back with another video for you guys. In today's video, I'm going to be going over Fate of the Furious. I think I said it correctly. I hope I did because they keep changing it every movie. But I don't care. I will still attempt to say it. The Fate of the Furious. There you go. Got it. I got it the first time. Well, yeah, I'm going to be doing a review on that. Let's jump into it. Okay guys, so if you haven't already seen the movie, go look at the movie, then come back to this video. Or if you're one of those people like me, just watch the video anyway. Either it doesn't matter if there's spoilers or not, still gonna watch it. I'm one of those people, so yeah. So pretty much, did I like the movie? The movie was a great movie. I enjoyed it. There were a lot of scenes in it. There wasn't many scenes that were slow. It was a pretty good paced movie. There were a few scenes that were pretty slow, like when they were in the little room talking to each other. They were in I'm not gonna try and describe the whole thing exactly because then you're gonna know the exact spot. But pretty much they're in a room talking about random stuff. Until and talking about what they could do to get Dom back or find the girl who took him. Pretty much they were trying to find him, and they sat there and just threw around a bunch of ideas about God Eye and all that stuff, reversing everything. So pretty much they were trying to find the main villain, which was Cypher. That's her name. She was a hacker. See, here's the thing about Fast and Furious movies now. They used to be just straight racing, heist movies, Now they're like more computers in there, because that brings in the whole thing of the whole Ramsey thing. Ramsey, if you don't know, who's played by Natalie Emmanuel, I think I got her name right. Yeah, her. Yeah, she's a hacker, and pretty much Cypher and her go head to head a lot. Like one time in the movie, they sit there and hacking each other, just seeing who's the best. Like at the end, they're hacking over a submarine, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So, I'm just saying that they're going away from the original Fast and Furious stuff. Like in the first scene of the movie, we see Dominic in a race against this guy who was about to take his cousin's car because he didn't pay rent, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he didn't pay something and he was going to take the car. So pretty much they raced for it. Obviously Dom beat him with a piece of crap car. It was flaming, it was gone, and then he gave him his car. But that was more of a thing that I expect from a Fast and Furious movie. But seeing all the hacking and stuff now, like in Furious 7, Furious 8, Furious 6 was personally my favorite Fast and Furious movie. I enjoyed that movie because it kind of had two endings, and that's what made me really like it, with the tank and then the big plane. That I loved it. Now, and also in the Furious 8, they brought back some old characters. Them two clowny dudes in Furious, the fifth one that from like years ago, they came back. That was the funniest thing when they were explaining the whole plan that happened to get Dom out of Cypher's control. Oh my goodness, funniest thing ever when they're going back, and the two dudes, they sat there and argued again. Funniest thing, they just brought back characters, and it fit together very well. It was funny, bringing back the guy in Furious 6 who supposedly died. The guy's brother, what's his name? I'm thinking Ian Shaw, yeah, him. Pretty much his brother comes back, who was the villain of Furious 6. He comes back, and we get to see him and his brother Shaw go at it together as a family. Their mother was in the movie, and pretty much got them two to get Dom's kid out of the plane when Dom was on the mission trying to get the submarine. Because I kind of understood bringing back all the characters, but yeah, it was It was weird, but yeah, that's besides the point. So now I'm gonna get into the director, who that was. It was I gotta think of the dude's name because I forgot it. It's Gary Gray. Yeah, Gary Gray is the director of the movie. I think he's probably done other Furious films, maybe all of them, but I have no idea what movies this man has made, to be 100% honest. But I'm pretty sure he made some other Fast and Furious movies. He's a good director. I can't say he did much bad stuff. I don't know, because I haven't checked anything on him, and I don't feel like it. So, just judging him off of this movie, he's a decent director, not very bad. I mean, there aren't too many bad Actually, there are some garbage directors, so that's besides the point. They're not Russo brothers good, though. They're not that good. He's not that good. Like, for my favorite movie of 2017 is still Logan. Logan is still at the top because I loved Logan. That movie was amazing. And Fate of the Furious, I'm going to go actually see it again. Like, 2 days from now, I'm going to go see it again because I saw it a day before it actually came out. I saw it on Thursday. And I was on vacation, so that's why it was hard for me to upload a lot of good videos, because my videos are, that's besides the point. Goodness gracious, keep going off point. But the movie, it was a good movie. If you haven't seen the movie, you should probably go check it out because it is crushing the box office. It has like $500 million, something like that, worldwide, in like 4 days of its release. So I mean, that is amazing. I'm pretty sure it beat Star Wars The Force Awakens with the how much it made in the opening box office weekend. I mean, goodness gracious, this movie made a lot of money in like the first few days. I was like one of the first people to see the movie. Well, I was the first person to see the movie in the theater because no one was actually in the theater. It was probably about a total of about, in the theater I went to, about 15 people. So I mean, I thought the movie was gonna be a very slow movie, but then over the time, there was like a bunch of notifications on my phone popping up saying Furious 8, one of the biggest box office movies of all time. I'm like, what? Not Furious 8? Because I mean, Furious 7 did good in the box office, but Furious 8 is destroying it right now. And I think it's crazy how much money they're probably going to get at the end of it, because Star Wars The Force Awakens got like $2 billion at the end of its theater run. But right now at the beginning, and they already hit $500 million, I think this movie is going to make a lot of money, at least $1 billion or more. So we will most definitely be seeing a sequel. I want to see in this movie, I wanted to see like Brian show up like out of nowhere. Like at the end of the movie, him just showing up and like saying, like, you know, when they do like their family thing at the end of the movie and they all get around the table and they like say grace and all that stuff. I expected Brian to be there, to be honest. I expected him to be like show up, him and what's her name? Letty, yeah. No, Letty's Dom's girlfriend. Brian's girl, like, I mean, like, bring his brother, Paul Walker's brother in, and he could, like, just do the CGI weird Brian person comes in. Like, I expected him to, like, walk in at the end, hey, guys, how y'all doing? And then they're like, oh, you got a lot to catch up on, bud. Because in the movie, they did mention him. Letty, I think everyone was like voting for Brian to come in because technically Brian did beat Dom in a race years ago but at the end, Dom cheated and beat Brian, but Brian can't beat Dom in a race, so it would have made sense to put Brian in the movie, and then Letty was like, nope, we're not letting him get involved. He has a kid. I think he had another one away, and they just said no, they shut that idea down. But I really expected them to come at the end of the movie. So pretty much that's my thoughts of this movie. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this intro I'm about to put at the end, because this is about to be just sweet. Took me forever to edit, but pretty much, yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe if you're new. See you guys in the next video. Peace.